Special, very special.
Special.
Oh man. I don't know if you met her at Game Changers, but I know I did.
I did.
Oh, shout out to you. Yay.
Yeah.
So she was part of one of the programs that E has. If people don't know who I mean by E, that's Eric Thomas. And he has a speakers program called Game Changers. And so this individual came into Game Changers, had an amazing story, but couldn't even finish saying it. Like she was, her first time saying it, she just cried, right? It was a struggle. And then I think the next meetup or something, she said it and everybody was in standing ovation. And now she's been to the White House. She's like a huge real estate developer. You'll see who we're talking about.
Hey guys, it's your girl Terrica Lyn Smith here, your favorite real estate guru. Guys, I wanted to take a stroll down memory lane because a lot of you guys see where I'm at right now, and you see the multi-million-dollar communities. You see all the investment properties. We have over 200 doors. You see all of that, but what you don't see is where I started at, and I want to take you down memory lane of where I started at. You see, this property behind me was my first investment property. I bought this property for $5,000 and I put $3,000 into it. I used my tax return to turn my income into real estate. Guys, I know you're waiting on a large sum of money. You're waiting for the perfect chance and opportunity. But let me tell you something. There is no such thing. You have to start betting on yourself right now. You have to start believing. You have to start educating, and you have to start transforming your life. If you want to see the best dividends in your real estate portfolio, we are turning income into real estate, and we wanted you to join us on this path. Let's go.
Love it.
So, this one's special to me for sure. Just cause I know where Terrica started, and I know how much she did not want to be out there in the world. Like I knew she's like, yo, Nikki, I don't do social media, I don't do content, I don't do none of that. I do real estate. That's it, right? And then something happened. I think the demand of her happened. Like people wanted the information, right? To see going from like a mall, which, real estate is a male dominated area, and seeing Terrica come through, multimillionaire, and just killing the game to the point where she drops a webinar, she drops a course, she has her own board game. Like, that's not light. Not everybody's doing board games. Like, her whole thing was like, yo, I want to be like better than Monopoly. Like, I want the kids to understand the development of these houses, of these, plazas, of these different communities. Like, I want to be that person that replaces Monopoly. That's big. That's huge.
That's major.
Right?
Yeah.
And her story, if you go check out Terrica, is crazy. Like, just from her background, from just like humble beginnings, from nothing to now owning how many things that she said on the tape and everything.
Like flex, 200 doors.
Right. But her willingness to like teach other people is amazing. I know within the crew, if you're not doing it with Maul, you're doing it with Terrica. Right. It's just a matter of preference at this point. They're all going to get you to millionaire status, right? So it is just so dope to see just a humble human being come out and be like, you know what? In the middle of COVID, I'm going to teach people what are the essentials and non-essentials. Like, we buying a lot of stuff we think is essentials. It's really not. And I'm going to teach you. And then I'm going to teach you how to get a door. I'm going to teach you how to invest with just maybe $1,000. You know, the different amount of ways that Terrica teaches her craft in a very direct way. Shout out because she's a pilot. So if you didn't know, if you don't know Terrica, you know that she's a pilot. Shout out to her. But to see somebody who didn't want to do social media, to see somebody to step out, partner with Eric Thomas on an amazing course, be on different podcasts, you know, creating different content, glamming up, because she had all this whole photo shoot out of nowhere, looking all dolled up. I was like, the heck, okay, Terrica, what we doing? She's like, Tiff told me to do it. Shout out to Tiffany Haynes, manager of the
Boss
year.
lady. Hey.
She doesn't manage us yet.
Yep.
Tiff, look at me. Look at me.
Honorable mention.
We are blowing up in these streets. You better get us while we hot. I'm just saying. You may not afford us next. You may not afford us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I was just saying. Anyway, I'm playing. Please don't do anything. But Moose, what'd you think about Terrica?
Yeah, Terrica's dope, man. Terrica, I remember meeting her at Game Changers, like you mentioned. She was fascinated by a little thing I spoke about with the eyebrows. I don't know if you remember. We had the little small group.
Yeah, I remember that.
She was like, yo, people always tell me why I have like this weird face or like a resting, you know, whatever face. But she's like, but you're right. The eyebrows.
Resting female dog face. Resting female dog face. He doesn't want to say it. I'm just going to be very proper with it.
Saying thanks, Nix.
No doubt. I'm here for you.
But she's dope, man. And you know, I've had the opportunity to work with her on several occasions. And to your point, super direct. You know, I mentioned again that concept of bridging the gap and educating people in the process. You know, and that's definitely something that I would share as a nugget or as a lesson for both business, brand, delivery of promise, whatever it is. When she tells you she's gonna do something, you best believe she's going to deliver on exactly what she said. She's an open book. She's going to give you everything that she has to show you that process and educate you along the way.